Hello everyone, we're back in the bathroom. Probably should close this. But anyway, back in the bathroom for part 2 of the initiating mushroom growth experiment. Hello, how are you? Anyway, so what are we doing today? Well, let me show you. So the 2 mushroom tops have been placed in water here for nearly 24 hours. One of them has leaked pigments, and if you look closely at the light reflecting, you can see spores, I think, is what is the dark bits floating on top. On both sides, the little dark dots. This one more than that one. That one was a little bit young. This one was pretty mature. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to filter that water through a coffee filter into our bird seed, and then take the mushroom top and mush it up into a slurry in our little mortar and pestle, or pestle, or whatever, however you say it, pistol, boom, no, I'm kidding, and then add that in layers to our jar, and then wait for 1 to 3 weeks to see if there's any growth. And then if there is, we'll add it to the bag in my closet of rotting wood. And possibly grow ourselves white button mushrooms. That would be kind of cool. Not exactly the type of mushrooms I'd like to grow. I like to grow the ones that make you, but you can't find those growing naturally or buy those in a grocery store. So, yeah, keep that on our bucket list, though. To try as well as to try to grow. Yeah, hypothetically, okay, for all of you YouTube policy people out there that are like, what do you, oh, he's talking about no, hypothetically speaking. Anyway, okie dokie, there we have the filter ready, and take our cup with the pigments, and filter it in. Perfect. Excellent. Alright, so that's what we have so far. It's a little much water. I might have to pour off some. But, I have decided to just discard the stuff growing. It wasn't quite old enough to pick the gills. We're still white and not able to grow, so we're just going to pour this water out and discard the top, and then combine the bird seed from the other one into this one so that there's more to work with. And now mortaring and pestling the top. Oh, so satisfying. Okie dokie. Perfect. That's about what we're looking for. We're about now to add it to our bird seed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have our little experiment with the double coffee filters, little pinprick right in the middle, and now we're going to go place this in a dark environment for 1 to 3 weeks and see if there's any colonization that occurs. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in my room where the old industrial hemp growing environment was, and we have now placed the little jar right there in the dark to begin colonization, and next to it is this bag of rotting, I think it's maple wood. When colonization nears completion, before the fruiting phase of the fungus, I plan to transfer half of it out the jar into that bag, open the top slightly, transfer the other half outside to a back shaded corner in our yard where the primary pile of rotting Maplewood is, and see which one does better. But for now, that's all for this part of the colonization. I will probably start a series now where I do daily or weekly, bi-daily updates on how it's going. So, thank you for watching. Tune in next time.